Hello friends, once again you're the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Fortune and Glory. And it's getting more and more interesting. The villains already have 7 victory points. If they come to number 12, then the game is lost. I forgot to place the 2 henchmen here when Colonel Stahl appeared in the Amazon jungle, but I corrected this and it had no more effects on the game. And well, let's see what we can do now. Okay, so Duke Dudley is now the first player. And he already has 3 hits. So I think it's not such a great idea to move with Sharon. To move with her together with the adventure plane. I think she better tries to... He better tries to recover, maybe here in Rio de Janeiro. That could be a good idea. Well, let's roll for movement first. That's a 1, so... Oh, actually, he could have used the adventure plane, but it doesn't matter now. Actually, it was good, because he can now draw an event card. Local trouble. Well, that doesn't sound good. Play on any hero in a city during the adventure phase. That hero may not interact with the city in any way this turn, or play while in a city during your adventure phase to gain 3 glory. No, it's not so bad. 3 more glory. So, you can play this later. And then we have the movement phase of Sharon Hunter. And the idea is now that Sharon and Alexander go here to Yucatan and then try to loot the Temple of Darkness. And if we cannot go there together, I'm afraid this game could be lost. So actually we are now at a point, at a stage of the game when it's really getting critical, and if things are going bad now, this could be quite significant for the outcome of the game. So she rolls Sharon Hunter. She's got the expedition truck. So that gives her an additional movement point. Problem is here that here in the Amazon Falls we have the Nazi soldier. So we cannot simply move like this, but because this would this guy would stop our movement, we had to fight him. But we have to move here over the Andes, West and South Pacific, and then we can go to the to Yucatan. So that means we need at least a 3, or with the expedition truck a 2. Well, let's hope for the best here. Oh no! What a bad luck that was. Oh man. Well, that was really painful. Unbelievable. Yeah, it sucked. Okay, well that changes the situation quite a bit now. Yeah, I'm not so sure what to do now. I could also go to Buenos Aires, maybe. Maybe that's an idea. Oh man. Oh, that was so bad. That was so important to get there. Damn. Okay, well, first I will draw an event card. That's again local trouble. Yeah, great. Okay, so I think I have to do this. I think I have to go to Buenos Aires. Damn. Yeah, I think I'll simply move here. Okay. And now it's Alexander Cartwright. So I think the chances to be successful here are pretty low. If you're alone, you have to fight this guy first. So I think I will not do this. So I think I might even try to go here to the Caribbean once again. Try to get this Helmet of the Crimson Hand, or maybe here try to get the Heart of the Cursed Eye. Well, let's see. That's a 5. So, well, that's him. I think I'll try it once again here in the Caribbean. Maybe I'm more lucky this time, but this is not going to be easy. Okay. Damn. So now we have Duke Dudley. The adventure phase. I'll play this local trouble card, so that gives him 3 more glory. Okay. And we have to draw a city card. And that's a secret delivery to Shanghai. You have been given a secret package to deliver to Shanghai. Discard while in the named city during your adventure phase to gain D6 fortune. This can be very good. Yeah, especially with the adventure plane, that's maybe a good idea. And then we can interact with the city and we can buy some stuff. So we have a carrying limit of 3 items and 3 allies. So I think what I do first is I will buy another common item. So I draw 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And that's what I hoped for. The rifle is pretty awesome. That's a +2 combat. During the first fight round of any fight, your attacks are resolved before your opponent's attacks. So that's just a very, very good card. So we have to pay 8 for that. Here we go. And then the other 2 are discarded. And, well, in addition, we buy now, well, maybe 3 allies. I mean, why not? Let's do this. We pay, oh no, wait a minute, I got to heal for 5, or for 3. So I will only buy 2 allies. So that is the cargo ship captain. It's got a location in Cape Town. We can activate this guy. This turn it costs you 1 less movement to enter any sea spaces. Well, that's not so great. So here, that's him. We can place him here in Cape Town. Okay. And the second ally is a pilot. Okay, adds +2 adventure dice during any flying test. You may now spend glory instead of fortune to fly between cities. Well, this is definitely not bad. Still have a lot of glory. I think I have to spend 5 more for the other. What? No, yeah, exactly. Just like that, I forgot to spend the money for these 2 allies. So now I have 4 left. And, well, they could have been better allies, but in the end it's okay, I guess. And now it's Sharon Hunter, and I also play Local Trouble on her to give her 3 more glory. Okay. And then she draws a card. And that's just another day in the city. You may fully heal, and we have to shuffle. So, I could now sell the Crown of the Golden Sun, but because this is a small city, that would only give me 4 fortune. If I can sell it in a big city, I would gain 5 fortune, and this might make a difference later on. So I think I'll keep this now, don't sell it, but I will buy some more items. I think I will buy a common item. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the Book of Lore. Pretty good one. And the supplies. Discard at any time to fully heal. Well, that's both good. I mean, the Book of Lore, that's really not bad. I'm not sure if I want the Book of Lore or the supplies. Well, I have a lot of money, so I think I buy the Book of Lore. I think that's okay. For 10 bucks. Here we go. Okay, and then we can buy I will now buy another gear card. So, by the way, my house rule allows me only to draw once per city action 3 common item cards. So I could not draw more common items now. So now I'll buy a gear card for 5 bucks. Here we go. These are forged papers. Reroll an escape test against a Nazi enemy or a sneak test against a Nazi villain. Discard to gain +3 fight dice for 1 fight against a Nazi enemy or villain. This is not bad. And then we can buy 2 more allies. Let's see what we get. Great. This idiot once again. This time in Cairo. Yeah, awesome. Oh man. Okay, I don't even have a second marker for him, so I have to remember that. Yeah. Great. And second ally is... well, that is better. That's my personal butler. Cunning +1. Activate. Gain +3 adventure dice for any trap test. If the test is failed, discard this ally. That's great. Okay. So now, let's see what we can do here. It's Alexander. And he now starts trying to get this helmet. And there we already have a Nazi blockade. Then Nazis, although they sport a symbol very different from the swastika. So, cunning 4 plus 3 times. That's not so easy. Or a fight. Well, I think I will try the cunning test. Although I only have a cunning of 2, but I only need a 4, so there is a chance to do this. Let's hope for the best here. Okay, that was the neighbor who forgot his key. Yeah, but back to the Nazi blockade. So we need 3 times a 4. Let's see. Okay, great start. So I will exert here and roll again. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, man. Okay, I'll give it another try. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I go to the cliffhanger in the next turn. Makes no sense here. Oh, God, look at this guy. Hydra. Hydra is the secret weapons division of the Third Reich, headed up by the evil Red Skull. Okay. Oh, great. So we have to fight that guy in the next turn. This is gonna be really tough. Yeah, Alexander is not doing good. I mean, he's just, I don't know. He's really unlucky. So, that was our adventure phase. Let's see what the villains do. Search of Darkness. Yeah. All villains immediately take an extra villain adventure step outside of the normal turn order. Move the villain track 1 step forward. Okay, that was basically the reason why I bought the Book of Lore. I cannot allow this to happen. This will kill me. So I can't discard this card. Discard Book of Lore to automatically cancel any event or villain event. It's painful, it's terribly expensive, but I think it's worth $10. This was just too bad, Search of Darkness. Okay, so and then we can roll for the Outpost. Yeah, and again 4, 5 or 6 we have to place. In the Amazon Falls we have to place a Nazi guy, but the problem is now there is already a Nazi soldier, so the track goes up 1 step. Really bad. And we have to shuffle again, and we also have to shuffle the danger deck. Okay, and now it's the Zeppelin moving. Let's see where he goes. To the Ancient Mountains. Well, I'm not sure if he can do this. Let's see. Let's hope we're lucky here. That's a 2, so that's definitely not enough. Let me see which is the fastest way here. That would be 1, 2. Yeah, it's definitely here. He goes to the western North Pacific and then moves to the western South Pacific. But the Ancient Mountains would be here, so he cannot do this. Fabulous. Then we have the villain adventure phase. And it's first Herr Teufel. And he moves to the Temple of Darkness. So he's now placed here. And he gets, again, 2 henchmen. But if there is already one, then he only takes 1 additional henchman. And the other one is now, he takes him for a henchman. So if he is removed, the other one will be removed too. So the whole American continent is now full of Nazis. This is really ridiculous. And, well, then Colonel Stahl. Well, first he has to find this temple because of the jungle. So he's got to roll, and he's got to roll a 4, 5, or 6. Let's hope we're lucky this time. Come on. Yeah, we were. Great. He couldn't find the temple. That's awesome. So he will get now a search marker or a jungle marker. Let's see where we got that. Yeah, it's exactly. It's one of these exploration markers here. We place that on him. So he got to try this again in the next turn. And, well, that was okay. We were lucky here. So no more movement here. I think that was fine. Okay, I think what I do now is I think Sharon Hunter is actually, she's the first player now. And okay, we got to risk something now. So I think what she does is she tries to get here to South Africa. Maybe she can manage to find the heart of the cursed eye. Let's see. It's not going to be easy, but we have to risk this now. Okay, so that's definitely enough. So she simply moves here, 2, 3. And now we got Alexander Cartwright. He's in a cliffhanger, so he cannot move, but we have to roll for his movement anyway. And then it's Duke Dudley. And he's got the plane. And I think I will try to help Alexander here. And that is enough to fly here. So we go to the Caribbean. And then we can help Alexander fighting the Hydra. So, but first it's Sharon Hunter, and let's hope she is doing fine here. This is now really important. But this is not going to be easy for her. We had four dangers to overcome. So this is the first one, and this is an occult ritual. And again, this is a deadly danger. The bad part is we had to discard the Book of Lore, otherwise it would be pretty easy, I guess. You could also fight. You must fight Order of the Crimson Hand, but this is... I don't like to fight that. Maybe I'll do the lore test. I got a lore of 3. I think my chances are... Yeah, I think I'll try that. So, we need a 5 or higher to be successful here. Yeah, we made it! 2 successes, awesome start. We did that. That was our first danger, and that gives me 3 glory. Next card. And that's another card of the new deck here. Shady nightclub. And the same problem, agility 4+, or cunning 5, or fight. I think the cunning shouldn't be too difficult here. We got a cunning +1, the butler. So I guess I will try that. So we have a cunning of 4, and we only need a 5, 1, 5, or 6 to be successful here. Yeah, we did it. Great. It looks good now. So we gain 2 glory for that. And that was my second danger. We still have the expedition truck, so we might have a chance to do this. That would be great. Okay, come on. Oh man. Okay, that's a hidden trap. Spot the pressure plates in the floor and find a way across the densely packed pattern of stones to avoid springing the trap. Okay, well, let's see. We got a lore of 3. We need 2 successes here. A cunning of 5. I think I will try the lore test in this case. So, what is that? Okay, fine. Okay, so lore is 3, 2 successes, 4 or higher. Yeah, perfect. 3 more glory and a third. Okay, let's see, we can change this into 5. And now we have the last. Allies with loyalty 2. Again, I forgot the curse, but in this case it's not important because the butler has a loyalty of 4. So no problems here. And well, now we come to the last. Oh man, I know this one. This is terribly hard. Oh god. Oh, that's so painful. The riddle of Nardu. Glory 5, one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. You are faced with the nefarious riddle of Nardu. Sealed in the stone passage and surrounded by the bones of all those that have come before, you have but one way out. Yeah, great. That's just fantastic. I knew it was all going too well actually. So let's see what we can do. I mean, we have the expedition truck. That might be a good idea. Is there anything else we have? That's a trap test. Sadly, we cannot use this guy. No. Yeah, and again, it would have been good to keep the book, but it was necessary. Okay, we have a lore of 3, so we got to be really lucky now. Let's hope for the best here. Ah, no, absolutely not. We can try with the expedition truck. Activate this thing. Maybe we find some clever books in there, huh? Oh no! No, I didn't make it. Yeah, but that was just too bad. Okay, so we have to go to the cliffhanger here. And that's the walls are closing in. This is also going to be pretty hard, but okay. Yeah, it's sad. We lose the glory. And what's even worse, we lose one more turn. It was going fine, but, well, okay. And then we are here in a cliffhanger. Alexander is gonna try to fight the Hydra. So now we have to draw a Nazi enemies card. Let's see. What? That is Nazi gold. Draw an additional Nazi enemies card. Fight dice +2. So this is gonna be hard. Draw another one. Oh my god. You're kidding. A Nazi commander. Draw a random Nazi villain and add them to the adventure. You must immediately fight a single fight round against the villain. If not drawn at an adventure, remove the villain after one fight round. If a Nazi villains are already in play, draw a random villain instead. So this is all really, really bad now. This is absolutely bad. Oh man. Okay, well, so we have to take her as a villain, Tracer. And the bad part is now the orders to kill. Oh man. Oh gosh. So she has, because of the Nazi gold, she has +7 fight dice. This is completely ridiculous. Okay, so this is a complete disaster. This is just terrible. She stays on the board and she's also going for the... Oh man. She's going for the artifact. So we have to fight now 3 villains altogether. She enters play with 2 henchmen, and that gives her, well, at least 1 additional power. I have to check that. Okay, so they have now... Oh, it's hard to believe all this. So, let's see. She comes with 2 additional fight dice because of the gold. She has 2 additional wounds because of the Hydra. So that means she got 8 wounds. Yeah, so I think we might place that here like this or so. And damn. Fabulous. Heroes in her space are -1 defense. This is all really great. Then she's got the orders to kill, which gives her +5. And she comes with 2 henchmen, which give her +2. So after all, she comes with +9 dice. And we add this to 3. So she comes with 12 dice. Absolutely fabulous. And because we won't have a chance to win this, Alexander will fight her. We only have to fight one turn against her, 1 fight round. So Alexander will fight her because he cannot lose anything. He will lose his whole equipment if he would fight her. So he will not do this. Okay. So we got a lot of things going on. Well, okay, this is not even so bad. 2 hits. And then we have to roll 2 more dice. No, wait a minute. These were 8 dice now. And she has, what was it? 7, 9. So it was 12. So we have to roll 4 more dice. And until now we have 2 hits. 3 hits. Well, we might survive this. We do. Unbelievable. I'm not sure if I'm happy about this or not. But okay. We take 3 hits because it says domination. Heroes in her space are -1 defense. So we actually take all the hits. So we have 5 rounds of wounds now. But we can shoot back. We got a combat value of 3. She's got 1 defense. Well, at least 2 hits. 1 defense. So we managed to kill one of the Nazi soldiers. Great. Yeah, okay. This is just a disaster. Okay, what is it with the Nazi goat actually? So I think this card stays here. And this card goes away. Okay. Yeah. So that was now actually that's interesting because that was the Hydra now. So we made it through this cliffhanger. And we don't go on, of course, but we camp. So this gives him now the opportunity to heal for free. And that's all. We won't go on. This is just too bad with her. We'll have a lot of trouble, I think. Okay. Yeah. So, well, that's basically it. That was a really, really bad turn. And now we draw another villain event card. And again, the orders to kill. You're kidding me. I thought about staying there and maybe fight her, but okay, with this card we can't forget that. And then we have to roll for the Outpost. And again, another Nazi in the Andes. Okay, so we got to place one here now. What about the Zeppelin? To the Pacific Northwest. Well, I think... What? Oh, that's up here, not here, but here. Well, but I think he will do this. So let's see. Yeah, that's definitely enough. So he moves like this. And then he can drop off another Nazi here. And, well, as a matter of fact, well, there are a few more. Okay. It's ridiculous. Whole America is filled with Nazis. Okay, and then we come to the adventure steps. And I'm afraid this is gonna be painful now. First, Herr Teufel. He is here at the Yucatan Peninsula. Let me see if there is a special... it's all fine here. Okay, so he can now simply search... he's got a search value of 3 or 4. Let's see. Well, that was good. Finally, I was lucky here. So actually, he takes 2 wounds. So that means that his 2 henchmen will go away. Okay. And then it's Colonel Stahl, and he has to find that. He has to find the temple, and because he already has an exploration token, he's now allowed to take 2 dice, and he needs a 4, 5, or 6. Yeah, I was lucky. Great, that was awesome. Couldn't find it again. So now I can place another exploration token there. But finally it's Treza, and she's got a search value of 4. So she will try to find the helmet of the Crimson Hand. Well, that's also not that great. It's 1 success. Okay. Well, I have a problem now because there are 3 villains now in play. That means there is only this unguarded item, and I'm not so sure what to do in the next turn, to be honest. I don't know that. We could try to... I think I made an error here. You remember when he was placed here and there was already a Nazi figure there, and I said this guy becomes a bodyguard, and I placed only 1 additional bodyguard here? That's not true. He would take him as a 3rd bodyguard. So actually I will place another bodyguard here for him. Okay, I think that's it now. So the problem I have now is that for some reason it seems reasonable to try to fight my way through here somehow. Well, what I could do is I could try to go here, enter the Zeppelin. Maybe that's the best thing I can do. Maybe I will do this in the next turn. Try to destroy the Zeppelin, and that would allow me to either take a one of their artifacts, or to force them to move back the villain track. So I think this is something I might do. And she can try to solve that riddle here. That sounds like an interesting idea. Okay, we will see about that. So I hope to see you then in my next turn. Until then, bye.